All right. Hello. Hello, everyone. Oh, wait, hold up.
See your hands. I'm watching the stream, so
There
I
we
don't
go.
know
I
if that's
think,
what I'm supposed to be looking.
oh, that's a good point. Yeah. Is that, I mean, I guess that's, gonna be the only way you can see these cards, right? Yeah.
Hopefully,
um,
there's no delay.
there is 100% a delay, so that's all good.
It's
But yeah, just mute it, and then, it's fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Hello,
already
everyone.
mute.
Um, is what's it called? Is how's our audio? Everything sounding okay? Oh, some guy named Alex is watching us. Alex G Miller. Alec G Miller.
Mm-hmm.
And they got some viewers on YouTube. Hello. Hello over there. But yeah, welcome to, I guess, some limited content. I know I love limited. I'm a big what's it called? Magic drafter. Very much enjoy, like kind of building decks on the fly.
Welcome to Shahan Touches Packs.
Yeah, Shahan, nonstop like.
It's like, ooh. Move them a little bit. Let's adjust them slightly. All right, a little bit more.
Is that, okay. Wait, we just got to sort by. Okay, so we got 2 Kasha, and then 1 Manat, and then 2 Kareen, and then 1 Tashir. There we go. That's like a.
All right. So based off our which packs are the best right now?
The tier list with the packs. I feel it's got to be this, and then maybe this is wrong. I like Kasha. I don't know. I haven't played Manat, so I don't know too much. Maybe Manat's better than Kasha.
So I'm gonna go with clearly the Manat and the Tashir pack are rare because we only got one of those. Those other 2 packs, the Kasha and the other one are common because we got 2 of them. Easy picks, obviously.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, I can't disagree. That sounds very logical. So, yeah. But yeah, let's start, I guess, cracking these packs, and I guess while we're cracking them, I guess I'll start throwing up random questions to you, Alex, and then you can just have to be forced to answer them as we go.
That's
good. So first question, I guess, is what are you looking for when you're cracking a sealed pull? Are there there's.
I'm gonna blow your mind here, Sean.
Uh-oh.
It's simple. You're looking for cards. They're gonna win you the game.
Oh man, that's a. Bold...
I know a lot of people don't think about that, but that's the best route you can go.
See, like
no,
you think honestly? Oh, go ahead. Yeah, go for it.
Honestly, I don't think it's about an individualistic card. I think it's about a pool overall, and what are the best pools, and if those pools that you have a good champion for sealed, is another good thing.
Yeah, that's something that we talked about absolutely as well. Like we're not sure the red green with or was it red green or no sorry, Shun. Yeah, the black red. That's the one that we were like not sure how to address that because Shun comes with a pretty big liability as the only champion in that color pair.
Yeah. But that also depends. Are you doing Origins only when you're doing this sealed? Because otherwise, let's be honest, you got Idris.
Yes. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of glad that Idris is gone. Because it felt a little. She's very very strong in sealed.
Mm-hmm.
Just like it invalidates a lot of people's decks is the best way to put it. Just like if anything that comes down with less than 2 health and can be hit. Feels like it's just going to just die immediately.
That's fair.
And probably better on resources for Idris. Because 5 aura usually gets you most of the things that are like in the I want to say 10 to 5 range. Like, I mean, Earthmane Club right here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, our first 2 rares are Sudden Vengeance and a Lava Rider. So Sudden Vengeance is our first HE. So I guess that leads us into our first HE rare. So I guess that leads you into one of the big questions that I always have, which is what what HEs are we playing? Like, is it just as easy as constructed to just jam HE cards in?
So it's interesting that I understand why you're asking that question now, but that's not a question you can do until you have all your HEs.
Sure.
Like,
but,
you shouldn't be picking, you're like, oh, I pulled a HE, I'm now going to build my deck around this HE, and then later you get a different HE. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, absolutely. But I was just wondering, like, what I'm thinking about is the playability, right? So it's like in general of
Gotcha.
HEs, like,
so
yeah.
Let's look at Sudden Vengeance, because both those costs are wildly expensive. However, that playability is really high because you can play either of those costs. I think this is one that might get overlooked by a lot of people because of the cost, but that's an easy kill an extremely important threat or easy 6 damage done to an opponent. And as long as you can pay the cost, you can always use that 6 damage to try to just win the game with it. Don't play it early.
Oh, here's one of the marquee cards. I don't know when you'll see it because of the little bit of delay we have. But Parry, people talk a lot about Parry and Seal being like, yeah, just play it. Like, we'll win games by itself. Sound right to you?
It's definitely good. I don't know if it'll just win games. Like there is common uncommon AoEs. Like we have a Buffeting Winds right there on the board.
Yeah, right there. And then I guess our next 2 rares.
But just in general, your Jilara cards are going to be, nice because they don't have to force you in colors.
Yeah, like I think they'll be a core part of the Seal decks. To build around. Okay, our next 2 rares, I guess, to keep the rare chatter going, is we got a Psychic Blast and a Naja Cobra. I think I like both of those. Just
I'm not a Psychic Blast player. It might say my name on the bottom right corner.
Yeah.
It was never my favorite card. I designed it. Will in Future League and a couple other people loved it, and I said, "All right, sure, it can stay." That's pretty much where it was at.
I mean, I can understand.
But it's not my playstyle. Like Malefic Shop,
got it.
I'm like, I don't like that either. It's just the discard cost I think is too high for me.
Wait, what am I doing here?
I don't know.
Oh no, I confused myself because we've got. Okay, never mind. Well, it's just like slight spoiler. Okay, so yeah, Naja Cobra though seems like just a good card, right? Like that's just like a sweet threat.
That's a good card. Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
decent body. It's ranged. You can have no issues. You can throw it in any Thymos deck. It's not that expensive in Aura either. I should also warn you, Shahan. The stream is lagging, so I am going to be further and further behind.
All right, no worries. We do what we can, and we can what we do, or something. I think there's a sentence like that. Called shot. Forward stab. Spore cloud. Spore cloud. Da 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 da. Yeah, I don't think that's as much of a limited card, I guess. Buffeting Winds.
Yeah. It's a bit harder on the energy. If you're playing a champion with energy reduction, you can play it pretty easily. And sometimes you just need to play the 3 and 4 cheat cards to balance out your bigger guys.
And then we've got another Lava Rider and another Sudden Vengeance, which is kind of funny. So yeah, I have to see what was the packs for that. I got confused because I thought I had accidentally put the what are the 3 packs of opened here? 2 Kareen and 1. Tashir, I think, are the packs that I've opened so far.
Interesting. Are these packs from the same box or just 6 random packs?
They're all from the same box. Actually, it's from the box that you guys sent to us. Yeah. So I don't know how.
Wow. Okay, that is impressive then. Like sometimes you'll see patterns in like multiple boxes, but not in the same box. That's very uncommon.
Hi, Decks and Drafts, and hello, Damien. See people messaging us. Thank you. just so people know the rules for the giveaway, for the if we open a god pack, so to say, all foils, is we'll just replace that for the sealed pool, and that sealed pool will still be given away. The god pack will be still given away, but we want to spread the love. So like, there's so many foils to just go to one person. Seems a little illegal to do. Okay, so we're on pack 4. Got a Hiza Garuma, a Maricha. So those, yeah, that's just our water elemental, I guess, for the set. Pain Imp, Tower Sphinx, Landmine, Geomantic Explosions, my spoiler card.
Nice.
Pestilent Mycophore. I'm a big fan of that one. Darting Lamasa. And Iblis, I guess. Foreboding Tombstone. Spread these out a bit. Oh, let's put the Psychic Blast into the things. Water Strike. Beck and Break. Beck and Break I like a lot more in sealed.
I agree.
So I guess
I very much agree.
Yeah, with all of these is a degree of like, will you be able to play it? And then we got our 2 rares for here: our Cackling Scavenger and Volley of Arrows.
Those are pretty solid.
Yeah.
Because even though Volley Arrows can be very expensive, because it's sealed, your opponent's playing a lot of dorky summons. So you can just clear them out.
Yeah, so that's just, I guess, leaning into, that's like, I guess a good thing to touch on is that sealed is going to be a lot more summon based and a lot of dinky and not more dinky summon based than constructed is, right? Because constructed, you can just like, if you like spells and techniques, you can just play all those. Like no one's stopping you. You can make the perfect arrangement. But now we're a little bit more limited, one could say, by the cards are opening, which has higher probability or higher density of summons, which I'm not complaining about. I love summon on summoner or summon on summon fights. There we go. Cool. All right, we got Bite, Electric Strike, Prowling Yuvala, Earth Strike, Divine Blessing, High Jump, as it goes there, Territorial Bala, Repurpose. That's an interesting one. Curious, what are your thoughts on Repurpose in limited?
In a seal, limited into
in sealed, yeah.
That is an interesting one. It definitely lets you churn through your dorks.
Yeah.
So it's not it turns you into a Nubia, a pseudo Nubia. If you have a good enough matcher. Especially love it if you have something that creates tokens, then it's amazing.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Like you
Yeah, and like worst comes to worst, it's just 11 aura to draw a card, right?
Yeah.
Which is like, I mean, you don't want to do that, but it's like it's reasonable. Like it's not horrible.
You can sack itself. Yep.
Yeah, I love that you guys did that. By the way, I was such a big fan of it in Future League when I saw that. That was part of the way it worked. Yeah, and then our 2 rares are Air Soldier and Felingua. I think both of these are just kind of solid. I guess the execute trigger on Air Soldier is going to be a little bit tougher potentially to pull off. Maybe
can be, but it's so easy. It comes back to the dorky summons attack, and it gets to defend its side so easily. So you get to control way more.
Yeah.
I'm less excited about a Felingula.
Yeah,
but it's it's fine and sealed, and
yeah, it at least gained like a toughness bump, right? Like it's not just a 3/3 at 6 chi. Like yeah, I'm not sure. The warp is definitely fun. But yeah, like it's reasonable. It's fine.
Yeah, agree.
All right, last pack. So one of the questions is like when we get if we haven't opened a god pack by the time I get to my last sealed pool, do I need to run to my LGS to make sure I have an extra pack? Just in case I open a god pack in the last sealed pool opening and it's like, well, crap, Now we have a 5-pack sealed pull. We'll see. Okay, last pack, Mythic Burst.
Or you still do your steel deck with that god pack.
Wally says the answer is yes. I must I have to run, like, so leave the stream running is probably what he's suggesting, and then just run to my LGS. Swarmed Leo. Does this get better or worse in... I feel like it gets a little bit worse in sealed, right? Because it's like the decay... Like, it means you have to use it or lose it.
Depends on how many Pestilent Mike.
Oh, yeah. We did open a Pestilent Mike before, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, so Wally's yes was just a general statement on... I did move the rest to the back, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Was just a general statement on whether I should buy packs or not, apparently. He's clarifying.
Oh.
The answer, more packs, the answer is yes. Cool. Ooh, Illusory Misplacement. I think that's a pretty sweet one.
It's a solid one. Yeah.
Okay. Away. I feel this needs to be... I mean, it's very versatile, but I feel the cost is a little much. Ooh, Hellchasm. And a Vaiduta token, which I cannot build my deck with. It's illegal. Death Eater. I feel this comes up a lot more in sealed. Yeah, that's just a sweet card. Rhinovirus, 3/3. Hardy Soup. Or a break. And then our last two rares, we got a Rock Crusher and a Firing Krog. So yeah, this is an HE summon. What are your thoughts on Firing Krog in general, just in limited? I feel like this is
Firing Krog's pretty good.
Yeah, right.
It's
like,
really good.
This is that awareness, like the Giant Scorpion awareness. We've been afraid of that awareness for so long. We can be afraid of it again.
Now, that being said, after opening all the packs, without reevaluating, my natural instincts is looking at a Bellum Chaos deck.
Okay.
We got 3 rares in Bellum, 3 rares in Chaos. I think in Thymos and Axon, it may be 2 of each. And some of them, Axon was 3. Did we get any Phage rares?
I mean, I can do a quick check. I'm blanking on anything. No, we did not.
No, we did not. Yeah.
And a token snuck in. So actually, we've even one less Phage card after that. But yeah, let's take a look. Axon. Yeah, our rares were Philingua, Firing Krog, Psychic Blast. Yeah.
This is not a cat. Everybody's saying a Kato pool. Not at all. Not at all. This is a Satyr or a Kasha pool. A 1 summon in Axon does not make a deck. I'm pretty sure if I think there's like 2 summons in Axon there, a Firing Krog and a Polingula, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, I can do a quick check. Let's see. We got 2 summons, 3 summons, Maricha, just the water elemental. 4 summons, a second Maricha. We have 4 summons, which are 2 Marichas, Philingua, and Firing Krog and Axon.
But only 2 good summons.
And only 4 summons total. I mean, I feel that's also something worth mentioning. And then let's look at these. Okay, we've got. Oh yeah, that's a summon. Okay, so we got 5 summons in Thymos.
Like the Thymos is okay. I would say the Thymos looks okay. Like there's it's okay. Yeah. But I'm still feeling, I don't know what your instincts are, because this is before really dive delving. I'm still in the Bellum Chaos, whether we go Satyr or whether we go Kasha. I don't know yet.
Okay. So what I like to do for my sealed building is to get a better angle on it is, even before I start selecting colors, I like to go through each stack and then split them into like cards I want to play and cards I don't want to play.
100% agree. That's what I do.
Okay, sweet. So let's do that. Well, let's keep the ones you mentioned up front. You can keep an eye on those, and then we'll go Thymos. Okay, maybe we'll arrange it like this, because that way we're not going to look at Thymos cards after looking at the Chaos cards, because we're not going to Shun without a very good reason, I think. But yeah, let's start with so we'll try and like do this as fast as possible, but let's see. So Illusionary Misplacement, I think solid. I'm happy with that. Solid, yeah, solid pile. Mythic Burst, I think, is in the solid pile. 2 damage to double. Not an Orcel. Yeah, I mean it's a creature. Right uppercut. Swift 6 chi, base attack 4. Yeah, I like that. Territorial Bala seems reasonable.
Yep.
Darting Lomasa, reasonable. Hisaguruma.
Hisaguruma's an interesting one. Yeah, I put it in the maybe pile. Yeah, if I have the extra chi for it, I'd put it in. That's about it.
Yeah, I agree with that. Forward stab, reasonable. I mean, 3 damage at 5 chi. Yeah. Called shot, probably fine. Yeah. No, it's okay. Yeah.
Yep.
No. Big fan of called shot. Parry, yeah, I think we're playing all the parries. Northern Ossel, second called shot. Ooh, I like that. Then we got direct punch. Forward stab. Force blast. I think that's like it's a reasonable AoE. Maybe it's also a maybe. But and then Chithering
I am more inclined for a Force blast because 6 damage again is going to clear out every summon except for Gargantuan Rabbit. That's your field wipe right there. Yeah,
and I guess technically Mutiny Hanzaru gets it's just like you made the incorrect move of saying a definitive statement on the internet, Alex. So I had to call you out for such a bold assertion. Okay, I mean, so that's only one card that actually made it into our maybe pile for Jalara, so that's pretty sweet. All right, going through. Air shield and just general prevention effects. Funny, it doesn't say to a target.
Air shield's a maybe. If I'm playing
it just says to a target, which is fun.
Yes. Yeah. Because you know what's in there, right?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, like where else is it going to be?
So it's a maybe. You're gonna more likely to put it in if you're a heavy summon. Air shield.
Yeah. Air Soldier, it's a little chi heavy for the amount of damage it's dealing. I
want to play it.
But yeah, like the awareness is so good, right? Divine Blessing. So where do we land on heal effects? This is a 7 chi one, so I think it's probably a little bit of an ask. But in general, in sealed,
this one's interesting because you can use it on your summons, right? When an opponent's not expecting it. It's a Swift. That's not how most people play it, but it's definitely on there. A lot of people let them notice that. But a big thing is, you play a big summon, your opponent tries to kill it, they are generally going to assume that summon's going to die. So being able to save a big summon is great.
Yeah, the only kill effect is at uncommon, right? Wave of Death, that's an uncommon, I feel.
Yes, right? There is a Wave of Death, yeah.
And that's the only way people are killing a summon that doesn't, or I guess technically Death Eater, right? But this will blank Death Eater if you can protect, actually. Yep. Yeah, because you can. Correct, so it's literally only one card that Divine Blessing doesn't interact favorably with. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. What do you think? Maybe or the solid pile?
So I agree. I still would put it in a maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
I put it in a maybe because it does not win me the game, and I want to control the board generally. I play like I want to control the board in most of my sealed pools. I want to just take out every summon possible as I go. Prowling Yuvala, now that's just a balancer. I'm going to play it to balance out a 7 chi. I don't necessarily want to do a deck, but it's a necessary.
That's a 5 chi, I guess. So it's not a 4.
I'm thinking
no worries.
I'm thinking the wrong one. I'm thinking of the 3 chi. I was thinking the 3 chi.
Yeah, this is just our elemental, like Bellum elemental 3/3. Yeah.
So I guess a little story here. This was originally the 3 chi. That's why I was
okay.
By mine.
Oh, like was the entire cycle originally at 3 chi? Like
no. So the 3 chi and the 5 chi, we changed their arts because we're like, the Prowling Yuvala looks a bit more bulkier than the other ones.
Fair enough. It's funny because I've heard of that. Like in Magic, right? There's the card which is Prowling Lemures, and the art, because I guess they didn't give an art packet, so a Lemure is like supposed to be like a shade, like a ghoul. So Prowling is supposed to be a prowling like zombie ghoul type thing, but the art that got submitted to them, which meant they had to change the flavor text, was like the person thought, they just misspelled lemurs, so they just had like freaky lemurs with like an extra limb or something. So it's fun. It's great to like learn these stories. Is what I'm trying to get to. Like of like art swapping and stuff like that. Because of like it's like oh actually this looks too scary. We'll have to say something. I feel there's like other stories of cars like that, but anyway. Landmine. I like this. Where are you landing on it though?
I am a absolute hater of landmine.
In general or in sealed? Like I am thinking
In general.
sealed.
In general.
So what's the problem with it?
So it just
it's like a Punisher
if
effect?
they're not playing an evasion. No, they can just step off it and then poke it and it's dead. And it does nothing.
Yeah.
That's it. Now, if you can play it, utilize it somehow, then it's great. It is an energy cost, which you want to, kind of limit that when you can in your sealed because you have a much smaller deck than normal. So for me, that's it's also a 5 chi, right?
It is a 5 chi, yeah.
So it's not balancing out anything. So it's not a big fan for me.
Yeah, and we can't even heal it with Divine Blessing because Divine Blessing is
exactly.
target ally gets health, and you can't be friends with the landmine. I'm sorry, chat. Yeah, post in chat whether you think you should be able to be friends with a landmine and what HCG is taking from you. Wally's saying, yeah, coming from the landmine player, sealed it's a hefty cost.
Towering Sphinx is great.
Yeah, Tower Sphinx is great. I mean, like we put in other decks. Yeah, Sun and Vengeance were already said. This is one of the HEs that we really like. Buffeting Wings. 4 air damage to everything on the spot. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Protective Barrier. Yeah. So this is you're spending your own health to protect 2 things. 5 chi. 2 health and 11 aura.
I'm not against it. It's
kind of like a game
opposite.
Plan thing, right?
You're gonna use it to hose your opponent's big spells or techniques. Yes, you're gonna lose 2 life or only 1 life if you're Kasha. Yeah. So it'll have a slightly better in the Kasha mid deck. But if your opponent's doing a 5 damage, a 6 damage, or they're doing an AoE that's gonna take out a summon and hit you, then you're gonna save that summon. You're gonna reduce the damage you were taking anyways. So I like it. I don't think it's mandatory though, so it's more of a maybe than a must.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we'll put it in the off pile, but it's do have something that if we need to downgrade a card. Tower Sphinx comes in, and there's other Sudden Vengeance. Yeah, or the first one, I guess technically. So we'll put that one in, and then another Buffeting Winds. We said we were happy with those, and Divine Blessing goes in the maybe again. Okay, it's not bad. More cuts in this pool than in the Jalara pool, which is interesting. Okay, so Death Eater. I think I'm happy to always play this one.
Yeah, I think it's solid.
Hell Chasm. So I think this is one of the HEs that will make your deck, right? 6 fire damage to the Giant Scorpion awareness. Like,
yeah, it's a one once again field wipe. It's great.
Pain Imp. I think
that's an easy fill.
Yeah,
easy fill.
Bite. Ooh, yeah. So what are your thoughts on Bite? In general, because like action, speed, drain attack, right?
It's gonna go in the deck if I need it to balance out the deck. That's it.
So a balancer.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree. Cackling Scavenger. We already said we like this one, right? 5 damage, great awareness, and then just be careful you don't hit your own guys with that fear effect. Because it's not enemy summons. It's just summons. In Cackling Scavenger's awareness cannot play attack abilities. For boarding,
Tombstone is a no.
Yeah, that's like a cyborg card is constructed maybe. Pain Imp. Lava Rider. Yeah, I mean we're not saying no to a fat Lava Rider. Blood Rakshasa makes it in.
Ooh.
Not for you.
Rakshasa.
Okay.
It's probably making it in. But let's talk about it. I think it's more pricey than it immediately looks. Obviously for Kasha, it's much better once again. But just take note of that. I like Blood Rakshasa in sealed really sucks as you get into towards the late game and then you top deck it and you're like, do I really want to play that 2 life? That's all. Otherwise, the 5 chi as a 4/4 is absolutely amazing, right?
Yeah.
I heed caution on it. That's all.
Yeah, because if it's in your starting hand,
but it's a summon.
You're happy to get it out there because it's probably needing like 2 abilities, one way or another, whether it's a card and an attack, whatever. But in the late game where there's an established board and there's summons that are going to come straight for it, gets a bit scarier.
Yeah.
Okay.
But otherwise, it looks good. It's also we didn't even think about this. We got 2 Lava Riders. It's doing fire damage.
Oh yeah. Very nice. Burn break.
Get that out of here. Get that out of here. Burn it. Light it on
fire. Fire strike. I guess is a balancer, so we can put that.
It's a good balancer, and it matches our Lava Rider plan.
Foot stomp. Basic attack 3 to your sides, and
I think
fatigue
this
3.
is fine.
Yeah.
I think this is fine. I think this is one that nobody expects. So it's
Yes.
a good one. It's good because nobody expects it.
Chaotic manipulation. This seems a little 7 chi just to move 2 things for 12 aura.
Yeah, no.
And another blood rush sensor. Like it's like maybe you side it in if it's like your opponent's playing all this AoE damage or something.
Sure.
Somehow in sealed, they've opened the all AoE damage quote. Okay, so we got 4 cards there out of chaos that we don't like. Over to Axon. Maricha, so like I think the 5 chi 3/3s just kind of like, they're fine. Philingua, I think we said would start it in and then move it out. Firing Krog. Yeah, we moved all the summons to the front, right? Yeah. We're more likely
Yeah, there's almost never a time where your summons doesn't automatically make it in.
Yeah, right? It's just kind of like, I guess it's like kind of like because you have a less cohesive game plan because you're kind of trapped by the cards. A summon will always work like reasonably well, whereas everything else gets more conditional, right? You have to have the right orientation, you have to have the right arrangement on the board, maybe for the certain shapes of the awareness, like Cool. Aura break.
So aura break, my personal goal is I never put aura break in any decks. A lot of people love it.
Sorry, personal
For me,
goal.
it does not. Personal goal. It does not win me a game in any sense, in any way. It puts me a card down and gains me a bit more aura down the line. But if I am not gaining control of the board right now, it almost never matters. If I have given up control of the board to gain more aura, woo. That's where I'm at with aura break.
No, makes sense. Away, I think we're both on the same page from our speaking earlier that it's like a maybe on the side there.
Yeah, it's not bad because your opponents are going to be playing summons.
Yes, but like 16 aura to bounce something to their hand, like it pretty much, you don't want to be hitting like a 9 aura thing, right? Because like you spend a 6 chi
for sure,
and it bounce and 16 aura to bounce something to their hand that they can just replay out. So then it's like, if they've got a big old threat that like this is just an answer you could have to it, like like a firing Krog, for example. Well, no, that's not expensive enough. I don't know. What are expensive stuff? A violent Bimant.
No, so firing Krogs is fine. So you got to also factor in the time cost. You bounce it back to their hand. Next turn, they got to play it again. It's going to come in exerted. So they've lost 2 turns with it. They lost the turn where they came into attack, and you bounced it. They lost the next turn. So you can pseudo think of it like you gained 10 life.
Yeah.
And they had to pay the aura twice, right?
Yeah.
It's not just 16 to Firing Krog's 18, right?
Firing Krog is 18, yeah.
18. So they're actually playing 36 for the Firing Krog now, not just 18.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Water Strike, perfectly fine balancer.
Yeah. Why are we on Psychic Blast in Sealed? Does it get better in Sealed than Constructed?
I think it does. I think it can.
Yeah. What
like it's cost wise for the deck, it's really cheap. Like 3 cards and energy is kind of nothing. So you're not gonna deck out, which is generally your worry when you're playing techniques. So your biggest concern is just like having too many good cards, so you don't have anything to discard.
I feel it's not going to be the biggest problem. Slippery. I feel like this gets worse in sealed, but I mean,
See, I am pro slippery.
Okay.
It's that messing up your opponent's big spell or technique, saving an ally summon, but that's also dependent on your deck. So you need to actually have summons, as we talked about. Our Axon pool does not. So,
Yes.
so
True.
right now I'm not so excited on slippery.
Yeah, that's fair. Backstep here. Move to a stop and backstep awareness. 5 chi. Yeah, double backwards movement. I guess that's
It's fine.
That's reasonable. Yeah, it's fine. It's probably gonna dodge something scary.
Now it's not as good as that warp strike over there.
Yes. So yeah, we got 3
There, which is like
backsteps
a
and
must.
1 warp strike. Yeah, I think warp strike is one of the new hotness for movement tech and also for damage in the current set. Oh, cool. I mean that's fine. I guess we're not using that. Okay. The Zoom call just ended, but we're not. The Zoom call just notified me that we had 40 minutes, but I guess since we decided just to stick on the no video plan, that's fine.
We got the Shahan
yeah.
hands plan. What do we need anything else for?
Yes, sorry, Joey. If you're wondering, why we weren't using the thing, we just opted to just not what's it called? Put our hands in Alex's internet. Just like we decided just like to assume that something would go wrong, and then just go without video. Minus mine, of course. Either that or Alex, I don't know, has a black eye or something. I don't know. He attacked a Rock Crusher, and it fought back.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, all our Thymo summons are solid.
Yeah.
They'll do their job. We know that.
Yeah. Quake Hoof, Naja Cobra, Earthmane Lion. I'm a big fan of this guy. Earthmane Cub. Hardy Soup, I think is solid just because of like as being a balancer.
Yeah.
Agility Break. I'm generally I think off this as well, but
yeah. To be fair, I think I'm off almost all the breaks except for maybe Draw Break. I think Draw Break and Beck and Break.
Yeah, Beck and Break I like. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. High Jump. Too many cast abilities in this set, right? This would have been great in Welcome to Jalara 2nd edition for sealed, I feel.
Yeah. I think it's okay if you end up needing the 4-chi slot. That's about it. It's a fine evasion then. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, treat it like a bouncer. Earth Strike, Volley of Arrows we love. Geomantic Explosions. Expensive. It's very expensive.
Eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that is a maybe based on if we're playing a champion with a lot of aura.
Yeah.
I think.
So not
it's not like one of those 8 cheese that you slam down into the deck.
Yeah. Because we have mentioned how we like summons and we like AoE, like so board clears in 8Gs are the ones that we're looking towards. But despite being a board clear, Geomantic Explosion is it's just very expensive. And then Spinning Back Fist, I mean I'm gonna play all the 5-chi Swift 5 damage, and then it's even got a Sweet Awareness, and then another High Jump.
I don't think we didn't even talk about any technique with fatigue. It's probably you should be playing it.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. Yeah, only one. We only got one in Thymos. But there were more in our Jalara. Okay, so there's that. Okay, now we're here on our last set. So Virus, we like the 5-chi 3-for-3s or 3-3s. Clone. I'm not a fan of Clone in sealed. It's a builder, right?
Play Clone. That's a no. That's a no. Is it even playable?
Even in constructed, I'm not on the Clone plan. Cause like it could just be another just like why don't you just play another copy of the card that you want to clone? Right? Yeah. Like if it let you go up on chi, that would be more interesting. If it was like next time you're back in the summer.
Time with Clone. Yeah. It was a card I did not want in the set. I thought it was bad. And before it was even messier, and Future League had a clause that like it entered the arena, then it copied something, then you had to pay the cost. If you couldn't pay the cost, you lost the game. It was this whole mess. So we had to clean it up, but in cleaning it up, it just is really unplayable. We were also concerned about, cleaning it up and it being too broken. So it sort of got the safeness of the
Right.
Necrolich, where
Yeah.
it has that chi limiter. I think if it could clone a 7 chi, I think it'd be way higher up there.
Yeah, it'd be definitely on the table and like an interesting thing because I was like, would you pay 1 life and 12 aura to make a second copy of like awesome 7 chi you like in your deck, right? So
Yeah. Well, see, the 7 chis can be highly costed, but the 6 chis are roughly around the same cost of clone most of the time. And that's the biggest issue, I think.
Yeah,
like you don't usually get a big enough discount.
Yeah, no, actually, Wally, because like Wally builds every deck possible. He's a great deck builder. He will try anything once. And yeah, like he said, so he tried it, and the most he could save on the clone was 4 aura. He said for clone.
Yeah.
So yeah, a little sad face. Swarm Leo, yeah, I think it's okay. Recomposition.
It's a fine balancer. That's it.
Yeah, I in Iblis at least, where you have lots of time, I've been impressed with it. It feels like I don't know, fixed for lack of a better reason, or like dedicated studies at home, kind of. Repurpose we mentioned, we kind of liked because it'll always cantrip, and then unfortunately we didn't get any multi summon things, but I mean, it is what it is. Electric Strike, Beck and Break. So this is one of the ones that I think we both like. Pestilent Mycophore.
Yep.
Yeah, the Decay brand puts it over the top, right? So it's a 6 chi,
sure.
3/5 secretly.
Mycophore can make us those tokens.
Yeah,
Mycophore can make us those tokens. There you go.
Yeah. Spore Cloud we didn't like. Illusion Moth. Where do
it's a balancer if you need it.
Yeah, balancer if you need it. Yeah.
Ooh, Illusion Moth. Yeah. Balancer.
Flying Kick, 5 chi, Swift 3, forward awareness, 6 or 6.
If you're playing a energy champion or your deck doesn't have a lot of energy costs in it.
Cool. I guess we'll start it in, and then Spore Cloud and Birna Verde. So the replicate summons, just in general, where do you land on?
They're good.
Yeah, right.
They're solid. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's interesting. It's kind of cool that they all got that actions. Like I guess the first iteration of replicate summons we saw. I don't know if they're going to be in the next set. Who knows? Well, I don't. Yeah, it was interesting that they all had an action heavy, but it's like they're usually good on rate. And if you treat that action heavy as like, well, since you're getting 2 bodies, one of them will hit. Maybe like that kind of a logic. Maybe it gets there because like if you can keep them close together, if they have to deal with one and they don't have the AoE for it, I think in sealed they get a lot more reasonable, especially like the bigger ones like the bacteriophage.
Oh yeah.
It just like what's a like high stats or high health is just it's just a quantity has a quality all to its own, right? Like.
Yeah,
I'll take quality over quality,
sure.
But quantity has a quality of its own. Cool. All right, I accidentally put all the phage ones we liked on top of the Thymos cards we didn't. Okay, but there we go. Okay, so now that we've gone through, I mean, just in terms of stack heights, Jalara's our highest, and then yeah, we've got Chaos and Axon are then our next highest. And then it's kind of a mix with Thymos. Yeah, I can arrange these in like stack height order. I think is this something like this.
Stack height order.
Yeah, stack height order. Yeah, because nothing else matters. It's just like I want to have more cards to make more decisions. But no, I think I'm a fan of trying out the words are hard. Bellum Chaos.
That's where I landed on when we were opening packs. I could feel it from the beginning because we can sort of scan through it. We know Axon actually does have some decent support, but it has no core there. It's nothing to win you a longevity of the game. It's got a lot of evasion, and that's it.
Yes,
the Thymos was all right. It had some good stuff in it. It was a good middle ground. And then we know the fades just there is like solid cards, but nothing beyond just like okay cards. Like they're all good enough for sealed, but there's nothing above that. There's nothing like this wins me a game. This is great. The Bellum, despite having the lowest pool, I think if we look through the Bellum, that all of those Bellum are powerful cards.
No, I noticed that too. And like I remember multiple Tower Sphinx, right? Like I'm very happy to get a double range 2/2 for 9 aura at 4 chi. Like that's a sweet card.
Yeah.
Like cuz the board control, right? Summon fight board control. Yeah, we got 2 buffeting winds, which like feel really good as well. And if you got summons in front of you, and then sudden vengeance we liked as well. Cool. All right. So let's let's take a look at the that one. So let's go straight for the pair we like the most.
Yeah. Clean up the rest. Get them out of here.
Yeah, goodbye. I guess I'll keep the chaos rejects and Bellum rejects and Jalara rejects. We'll put them on the left here. It's this, and then goodbye to these guys as well. And so what's my next move here? So I guess lay out the curve and see how it looks for each color, and then try.
Yeah, sort your cheese.
Sweet. This is all the stuff that we did on what's it called? On our first Seal Pull stream. So I'm happy that we didn't embarrass ourselves. No one was screaming, how are you building like this? This is Anyway, direct punch. So 4 chi, 5 chi, 5 chi, 6 chi, 5 chi, 5 chi, 6, 7, 6, 5, 5, 5. So this is a little positive on the chi. I can even do a little bit of actually.
It's funny because as you're saying it, you're always saying a number, and I'm seeing a different card. You're like saying 6s as you're playing 5s and stuff like that.
Yeah. Everyone else gets you get the being the person who's joining me on stream, you get the possibly the worst possible experience for the audio and visual. But I mean, it is what it is. So I know, like when Eric did this on the thing, we were just kind of like, okay, so -1, +3 here, so up to +1, and then so we're +5 net across these Jalara cards.
Sure. Yeah.
Is there anything?
Definitely didn't get any 3 chi Jalara cards, which is unfortunate.
Yes, I noticed that as well. Yeah. But so I guess that's that. So all of our Jalara cards that we would like to play, we've got actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we got 15 cards, and we're up 5 chi in those. Same thing in Jalara or in Bellum. So 6, 6, 4, 4, 8, 8, 5, 7, 5, 5, 3. Our first 3 of the pool.
Oh boy.
Oh
jeez.
All right, here we go.
Harder to build.
Top one.
That looks.
Remember 6, 5.
Maybe we're not playing them.
3. Another 3. 7. Another 3. An 8 and a 6. So let's say we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 cards here. And we are -1, -2, -6. So we're -8 on one side, and
let's go to our bulk at floor 3s, because there's definitely a bite in the chaos.
Yes. Yep.
Floor 3s.
The one this side of the board.
Floor 4s.
3s and 4s. So we got, foreboding tombstone. The bite that you remembered. And a air shield, I guess.
It's playable. It reduces their thing.
I did Bellum and Chaos there together. Oops.
Yeah, that's fine. That's good. No, it's fine. At this point, it doesn't matter whether they're separate. We're just trying to balance these.
Yeah, make a deck. So actually, how many cards do we have is another good question. So was it 19 we said we had in Jalara? I think essentially, or no, let's check it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. So yeah, probably going to be some HE cuts, and hopefully that'll be enough. But, so we have 37 cards. I'm going to just notepad this. So I don't have to remember every possible thing. So we have 37 cards total.
So did we get 0 3-Gs in Bellum and Jaylara?
Yes, I think that is correct.
Yeah, I also don't think we're gonna get to play our HEs.
Yeah. I'm hoping that cutting, I mean, we may not be able to play this color pair, right? Because with two,
it's possible.
Yeah, because like if this looks more positive than negative on the chi scale. But let's check it out. So we were positive 5 here. So what is it? 1, 2, 3 negative, and 1, 2, 3 positive, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 balances there, and then we've got. So yeah, once I'm done pairing stuff off, the stuff that's unaccounted for is we got 2 3s, 2 6s, and 1 8. So that might so -2, -2, -4, and then +3 plus So with 2 cuts, I think this is was it 175? So I think this is 176. I think we're 1 chi over, which would be like horrendous. But I mean, we can do a downgrade, right? Potentially.
Yes. So one of the cards to bring in is we have the Bellum prevent damage thing to summon then yourself, and we can take out.
Oh, that's already in here.
Probably a right uppercut. Oh, did you? I did not.
Yes.
When did you bring that in?
Oh, I brought it in when we were trying to do the chi, like where we were trying to focus. Like I brought in the 3 chis, and then this was the lowest Bellum. So yeah, I didn't mention it, so that's on me. So sorry for that.
I just still don't. I don't see it on green. Where'd you put it?
Oh, here, air shield, right?
No. The 5 chi. The 5 chi. We said we're 1 chi off. Take out a 6 chi, which I think should be right. Probably the right uppercut. And not air shield. Divine protections or
divine blessing.
5 chi Bellum.
5 chi Bellum. Oh, protective barrier.
Protective barrier. That's the one.
Yeah. Okay, for a right uppercut. Yeah. Is that right uppercut like the first one you would cut here? Out of these, let's see. We got illusory misplacement, mythic breast. Northern Ossel is that? It's a 2/3 for 5. Is right uppercut better than that, or forward stab?
Well, we need to go down.
Oh right, sorry. Yeah, I'm looking in the wrong stack. Right uppercut came from the 6s. Yeah, never mind.
Going down a 6 to a 5, right?
Yeah, and
like,
yeah.
Our other option is to bring one of the bad trap and take out a 5, which is doable. It just not crazy on the traps.
Yeah. Protective barrier has a good awareness. But yeah, so let's make sure that we haven't. Is that because what do we got here? 4 4.
The stream is frozen for me, so.
Oh. Let's see what it's
going in blind from here on out. Okay, we're good. We're good again.
Okay, nice. Cool. So, yeah, is my math correct here? So we're +4 here.
I don't know. To be honest, the way you calculated your chi was a little weird to me.
Yeah, it got a little funky in a bit. But yeah, we can check it out.
The 7s, like I see 4 7s, and I see 4 3s, but for some reason 2 of your 3s have gone lower than the rest of your 3s.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
So yeah, sorry. So I tried to make, so like this top bit here is this is a bunch of 5s, 2 4s, and 2 6s. So this is balanced, right? So all this Jalaria stuff is balanced. And then these are 2 7s in our Jalaria pile, which aren't balanced. So okay. And then I've got the same deal here. So like 2 3s, 2 7s, 2 4 or 3 4s, 3 6s. So and then a bunch of 5s. So this is all balanced. So then in terms of stuff that needs to be balanced, we've got Yeah, so we might need to do another downgrade, I think it looks like, because that's all the stuff. Yeah, it's
So you bring up the 2 3 cheese that are down there,
yeah,
and bring in those 2 7 cheese. That balances that off.
right. And then we have we're still. I'll do a quick count in, but these are all positive +3, so we're still maybe a little off. Yeah, 1 2.
There's no way for us to have been
4, 5,
to be matching here
6,
if all that
7,
up there
8,
is
9,
matching.
10, 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34. Okay, so wait, what
What?
did I say? 34 twice?
You said I don't know. You just said 34. That's all I heard.
I think I did 31, 32, 33, 34, 34 or something. Oh wow, I hate my life. All right, at least this isn't recorded on the internet forever. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27. So 27 is balanced, and then 28 29 30 31 32 33 34. Okay, so we need one more card in here, and we are currently up 1 2 3 4 chi. So we have to do some downgrades, and we need to add in one more card.
Okay. I still not sure whether 3s and 7s below when they can be paired up top. That's where I'm confused about right now.
Oh, right. That's probably some of the confusion. Yeah, the 2 3s and okay, so you want to put like the 2 3s up here, and pair them with like the 2 7s here.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, and then we can figure out our missing chi / of these cards, which one we want to keep.
Yeah.
I think at this point we know that we're not keeping the 8 chis.
Yeah, Son of Vengeance doesn't make it. Just on the chi analysis.
But do we have a 5 chi to replace it?
Let's see. So all the cards we have here, we got a landmine.
Okay, so it can come in, yeah, if we need it.
We got a foreboding tombstone as a 4 chi.
So we can bring in a tombstone to bring in a 6 chi, right?
Yes.
So that's not a bad thing to do.
Yeah, and then we got a burn break, I guess, is the last 5 chi.
No, we're not gonna put in a burn break. But I think that's all we need. We need a foreboding tombstone to match with a 6, and we need a 5 to come in.
Yes.
So then we just got to look at which of our 6s we're not keeping. Yes. I think we want the Death Eater in because it's an alternate resource. No, we definitely want the Lava Riders in as well. I think we need to look at
maybe cut a Buffeting Winds or
yeah. What's our second 6G in Jalara?
Parry and Darting Lamosa.
Lamosa and
Parry.
Okay, yeah, I think we cut a Buffeting Winds.
Cool.
Yeah.
Is there a thought for to like fit both of these? Like, cause like we've got some 7 chis, right? That we could like downgrade to.
I see.
Yeah, like, do you like Territorial Ball and Force Blast? Like, how Force Blast I think was the one that, I mean, it is 6 damage. Like the rate's pretty like really good actually. 21 for 6 damage across multiple spaces.
I don't think it makes sense to take out the Force Blast for Buffeting Winds to keep Buffeting Winds in, right? It's a 2 damage swing decrease on one card.
Yes.
So it's really looking at the Bahala, but I think the ball is good. No, I think I'm happy leaving it the way it is and just pulling the 1 Buffeting Wind.
Okay. Sure. And yeah, and then we get more Lava Riders.
Yeah.
Which synergize with each other. So that's like sweet itself.
Synergize with a lot of cards.
Yeah, synergize with a lot of cards. But also with each other. Cool. All right. How would you rate this deck? Like what should we be thinking about for like how strong this deck is? Is it just like summon density? Is there a certain like percentage of the deck we'd like to be summons in general?
Well, I don't think we can decide this deck yet. We haven't finished. We need to pick a champion. We have two options.
Yes, yeah.
Because if we say we're very heavy on summons, that there's reason to go Satyr.
Right.
But you can also look at we have a lot of life costs, so there's a reason to go to cautious. We have a bit of a conundrum here to who to choose.
Yes. So let's see. How can I help with this? I wonder if I can get a picture up of both Kasha and
yeah. Because you don't have them already with you.
I mean, yeah. I mean, so things to note. To yeah. I'm going to pull them up on screen actually, but that'll take a couple of seconds for each of them. So let's see. Save image as. We'll put this in general resources. Save this pick. Champs.
See, I am more pro Satyr. We have a lot of summons, and like stat wise, we gain 2 health. We lose a whole 5 aura, and it's not the end of the world to pay the life because we have that 2 bonus health to begin with.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Making sense. Yeah.
I also just don't. I think the action speed of Cautious Drain really sucks.
Yes. No. I think that's. Yeah. That's absolutely something worth mentioning.
Like the only reason why I can play her in a built deck is because I'm not using the drain. I'm exclusively doing Underworld Knowledge at the end of the turn.
That's interesting. We haven't. Yeah. We weren't sure how like. Because I'm always worried about playing too many Underworld Knowledges. Because, like...
Nah, you can never play too many either. Just assume that, like, if you weren't doing it, like, you're almost never in the right position to drain. That's pretty much it. So you might as well just Underworld Knowledge and draw into better cards.
All right, so there's a giant Satyr on camera for everyone. We'll just pull up both these 2 champions that we're going to talk about.
That is a giant Satyr.
Shrink, quick! And then Kasha. Get Kasha up. Nice. Bit quicker to do the second one always. And then Kasha's really big. But we'll shrink her down to regular size. Yeah, so yeah, these are our 2 options. So we've got, yeah, so 24 for Satyr health versus 22 of Kasha. 135 aura versus 140. And then 0 energy versus 0, so not too much to think about there. And then yeah, a cast drain, as you mentioned, but at action speed or an air attack 1. So it's either way it's 1 damage, but I mean the gaining health is also nice. And then the reinforcements trigger versus blood conversion. So I guess yeah, so let's take a look at how many summons we have. Because that's basically kind of the question. And then how many life payments we have to decide between these 2, because they're pretty similar on stats. I never really I know the champions, but this is when you put them side by side and then actually do a comparison. I've never actually done that formally to really take a look at them and what they're doing differently, and I didn't realize how close they were minus that attack speed. But yes, let's go. So 1 2 summons, 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18. We got 18 summons.
That's like roughly half the deck, right? So you have a 50% chance to draw an extra card.
Yeah, 15% chance. That's not bad.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, no, I think drawing an extra card every turn or every other turn, or half a card a turn, that's you've got me on board, right? Like if Nubia drew every other turn, you'd probably be like, yeah, this is still reasonable. Like, right? It was like Nubia, put a counter on Nubia if doesn't have a counter. If she has a counter, remove a card and draw a card. Like, like if that was that's kind of a metric.
As for life costing cards, we have 5 of them: 2 Rakshasas, Protective Barrier, and 2 Pain Imps. But that's only 5 in the deck, so to actually get value out of it, realistically, we're gonna need to draw like at least 3 of them for the equivalent. Because like if you could play 2 Pain Imps in Satyr and just be at the same health that Kasha started.
Yes. Death Eater, I guess, is the last one, but
Death Eater, I missed one. You're
one
right,
more.
6, sorry. One more, 6.
But
yeah.
but I mean, like, doing the math, you got me with drawing half a card every turn. Like, that's that sounds pretty sweet. So yeah, I'm leaning definitely Satyr. Plus, we get the action speed attack, which kind of makes sense, right? And like, just in general, like Kasha's like Bloodthirst ability, I feel if it worked in sealed, it would probably be really strong in constructed. Like, maybe too strong, because if there were that many cards that cost life that you could pull it off in sealed, that kind of implies that, you know, there'd be a higher number of like really strong ones as well. So then Kasha would, you know, be featured more. Sweet. All right, so yeah, we got ourselves a deck. So I guess now with 2 decks, I'm gonna have to like upload both of these onto I guess our final decks onto Fate Weaver. I'm not sure if Fate Weaver lets you play with 35
I'm not sure
card decks yet, but that's I mean, I know Awesome loves limited, so if it's not in now, it's probably on the way. But yeah, then we can, like, I don't know, maybe after the championship we'll do another gauntlet, which is just like, here's our seal decks, we're gonna mash them against each other and see what happens. Cool. All right. But we've got, I mean, I guess I've got rather a little bit of bookkeeping here. So everyone watching in chat, if you want to, I guess post your favorite champion and then raffle in chat, and that will get you into the raffle. I see we currently have 4 viewers, so I guess 50% if no one joins in the next couple of minutes and starts typing in raffle and their favorite champion.
Sorry, wait, we put our favorite champion in the chat, and it's a raffle. Get it? Was it?
Wait.
What was it? I'm trying to figure out what's that.
So, yeah, like what Timmy did there. So you put your favorite champion and then raffle. So
okay.
Timmy says Oni and raffle. I mean, I feel I've got to disqualify.
And if you win the raffle. Wait, do you win the champion?
No, you win the pool.
Did you win the champion?
So like first of all,
I want the champion.
I don't have an Oni to give you.
The far raffle.
I mean, if you're on the stream, I think you're disqualified from partaking in the raffle. So Timmy and Damien are currently the only 2 people. Am I watching us on Twitch? Am I the Twitch viewer? I don't think I am. But thank you to everyone who came and joined us for this. I had fun. I don't know. Hopefully everyone else did as well. And I feel we picked Alex's brain for all the special things we should be thinking. What are your thoughts on I feel there's with the introduction of the 5-color, and I don't know if like what you had to do to like get enough Phage cards into the set, because like you're trying to support a brand new color with one set, right? I don't know if there is some difficulty there for you guys, but yeah, it feels like the cuts seem a little tighter on this than they were in Welcome to Jalara when I was building decks there.
I will say, because I've done a couple of sealed, that this has been the hardest one so far.
Yeah,
you definitely got rough with no Jalaran 3 cheese, no Bellum 3 cheese. That was rough. In designing the set, it is rough. But I don't know if it was that rough because we bounced it off with a lot of Jalara.
Yeah, so this is just kind of just some unlucky pulls, I guess, for us.
Yeah.
Cool. So we'll wait a little bit longer just to see, and I guess first we'll raffle off this one, and then we'll raffle off the last one, which I've already forgotten what we built, what it was.
Well, if you have 2 decks, you don't need to raffle nothing. There's 2 people in the chat.
Yeah, I know, right? We have to flip a coin to see who gets
Alex
which one.
Miller also put his raffle in.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Alex Miller sounds like he's maybe related to Alex Miller. Maybe. there might be some connection there. So well, I don't think we can give Alex Miller a prize because there might be some corruption.
All right. Fair enough.
So,
are you saying Eric's not here because I bribed him ahead of time for this? Is this what's going on? Did I get scammed?
Oh boy. Oh yeah, so we see Eric post in the. Is that what you're gonna see? Like Eric post in the YouTube being like, "Oh yeah, I like Bosin and Raffle." This is like Eric. This is all a ploy by Eric to try and win back some of the pull that we were gifted by HCG. Yeah, so thank you to ACG for providing the packs, by the way, to pull this off. I don't know when we'll do the next one, next two pulls of these, but we hope to do them all before the championship, and then maybe we'll have a couple more guests. So how do I do a raffle? I guess do you know the name? I feel I've seen Will do these, right? Like online picker or something.
I'm not too sure.
Is it called Circle Picker? Is it
sure
Circle Picker? Wheel of names, random. Yeah, this is it. Okay, so we've got Timmy T and Damien Corno. So let's put that in. Timmy T. And then Damien Corno. Spell that. So yeah, we're gonna have. Okay, so how can I get this? Let's see. Hit F11, and then let's get this on screen. So browser, I guess, and this is Circle Picker. Okay, and then. Oh no, I don't want browser. What do I want then? I want just like cancel. I don't want a browser. What do I want? Remove that. Is it display capture? No, it's window capture. That's what I want. There we go. Circle Picker. Hey. Nice. Okay. All right. There. Oh, okay. It's huge. All right. Let's. I don't know. Do we crop this on the sides? There we go. To make it smaller. I guess we just need this X. So this is something. Oh, and there's a bot that you can use to run it on your Discord server. That's cool information. All right. So wait. How do I? So we've got two. Okay, no, it's done it. It's got Timmy T and Damien Coronel. All right.
Yep. Click to spin.
Yeah, click to spin. Yeah,
Control
one last check. No, we don't have new entries at the last moment. Let's go. Click. All right. Here we go. So this is for the pool we opened today. It's Timmy T. Congratulations. You've got 2 lava riders, which is pretty sweet. Pop, 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 pop. And Damien, you get the other one, so congratulations. Oh hi, Marcus, you joined right after the raffle. I'm so sorry. But yeah, so yeah, thanks to everyone for watching. Thank you for the 2 people who joined our raffle for 2 items. But with that, I guess that's the end of our stream for today. Go away, Picker. So yeah, if Timmy and Damien, if you're coming to the what's it called? It's Alex. What's happening in 2 weekends? Championship. If you're coming to the championship, we will see you then.
Yes.
Oh, and Timmy's coming to the championship too. Nailed it. I don't need to learn how to ship things. Yes. Yeah. So yeah. Congratulations. Thank you for hanging out. And yeah, we got a seal pull, and that's the end of today's show. Thanks for coming out. Have a good time, guys. Peace.
Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.